Alrighty, well, welcome to Computer Literacy for the school year. This might be a brand new year for you or just a brand new quarter, but welcome to my class. I am Mrs. Zamborsky, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a teacher since 1995. The grades I taught before I was a computer teacher were grades 1, grade 4, and grade 5. So I was a classroom teacher for those grades, and let me tell you that teaching first grade was the hardest, most difficult grade I ever had to teach. So let me just say that I was very happy to teach grade 1 for only 1 year, and then I was lucky enough to get older grades, and I was super lucky when I became the computer teacher for middle school, because middle school kids are definitely my favorite. I love you guys. You get my jokes, and you know how to blow your noses. So those are all good things. I've been married a pretty long time. I have 3 kids, Stephen, Jacqueline, and Lauren. There's my husband and I. There's my son, Stephen, my daughter, Jacqueline. Those 2 are twins. And Jacqueline recently, last year, got married, and her husband is Justin. I have another daughter, Lauren, who loves to run, and she's the one who got me into all kinds of races, so I really have fun with her. And I don't want to forget about my brother, David. Now, I have 4 brothers, but David is special to me because he lives with us. He's been living with us since 1995 when I first started teaching, and that's because he was born with Down syndrome. And he has special needs, and when my parents died, well, before they died, they asked if I would take care of him, because although he can do a whole lot, he just could not live on his own. And I think that's important that you know that about me and my family, because I am extremely sensitive to how people treat each other. And more importantly than how fast you learn to type on the keyboard or how good you are or become at coding, I think it's most important that you treat others with kindness. Nobody asks to be born the way they are born, and I am passionate about you treating others the way you want to be treated. So please know that. It is very important to me that you understand that, so that if you ever have troubles, you know that you can come to me and I will help you. And let me tell you, you better be nice to one another, because I want to like all my students, and I won't be so happy if you are being unkind to anybody. So know that. That's very important to me. Additionally, you should probably know why I'm your teacher and how I became your teacher. Well, I did complete my master's degree with educational technology from Baldwin Wallace College. However, before getting my master's degree, I did go to Ohio State for a year. Then I transferred and got my business degree from the University of Akron. But I really always wanted to be a school teacher, so that's when I got my teaching degree from Cleveland State University. Even though I graduated from the University of Akron and Baldwin Wallace, I am the biggest Ohio State fan there is. All 3 of my kids went to Ohio State. And yeah, besides me loving Ohio State, I do love to be outdoors. And this has been a new passion of mine this summer, catching Pokemon. But back to showing my Buckeye pride, I am just in love with our Ohio State Buckeyes and have a lot of fun with that. So those are important things to know about me. Now, as far as our class goes, I have expectations. Have your acceptable use policy signed by yourself and your parent or guardian. That would come along in your forms in the beginning of the school year. You should also come to class with your agenda at all times. Have a binder or a place to put any handouts I may give you, although most everything will be electronic. You do need earbuds or headphones because there's a lot of times you will be listening to the computer and listening to things such as what you're listening to right now. So you can't very well listen without disturbing other people unless you have earbuds or headphones. So do come with that. Plus, on occasion, you get to listen to music while you do your work. So I think that's kind of fun. You need to show respect not only to one another, but the technology, the computers, and the equipment as well, and have a really good attitude to always try your best because that's why you're here, to learn. Okay, the acceptable use policy, basically, oops, I'll go back to that. It needs to be signed, and it's saying that you're going to do what's right when you're on the computer in school. There is internet filtering in place, and we want to keep you safe, but you are also going to do what you are told on the computer and to use it following those rules. All right, lastly, my class rules. They are come in quickly and quietly. We have a lot to accomplish. We don't want to dilly-dally. You're going to listen to instructions, directions, and assignments. Of course, treat equipment with respect, each other with respect. Do what's right on the internet, and try your best. Easily sums up with our Bear way. Do what's right, do your best, treat others the way you want to be treated, and we're all good. All right, what you can expect from me? Well, besides occasional handouts, not too many because everything will be electronic for the most part, but once in a while you will get some handouts. I will give you examples. I will have videos in case you're absent posted on our website so you don't miss out too much. I'm here for you at school before school starts, and you could always email me and check your grades online using Progress Book. There's my email address. It should be there as well as on Progress Book, so anytime you have questions, do that. What we're going to learn this year, well, we're going to do some keyboarding, of course. We want to make you good at that because that's a skill that you will carry with you for the rest of your life, making all your school days much more enjoyable. We're going to learn some word processing techniques, do a little bit of desktop publishing. We're going to use slideshow presentations a lot with Google Drive and the Google apps. We are even going to insert a movie into that slideshow. So we have a lot to do. Grades posted on Progress Book, mostly on project assignments, but yeah, you do have some quizzes and tests in keyboarding, completing lessons, your effort, of course. And here we go. At the end of class, just need to make sure your work has been saved so you don't lose anything. Be sure to log off so nobody else logs or does anything on your account. Please push your chairs in before you leave and leave quietly. I think it's going to be a great quarter of a school year. Let's go Bucks and let's go Bears because, yes, I am a no-bro fan first before the Buckeyes, but love my sports, and I'm going to love each and every one of you. We'll have a great year. See you in class.